How's she cutting it, everyone? This is Defended Gas bringing you part 4? I don't know. I'm recording this all back to back, and yet I somehow forgot. I gotta adjust, actually. Part 4, I'm pretty sure, of Shadowbringers. We did some stuff, found a new place, know where Alisaie is, all that good stuff. We're got this person's gonna help us get to Alisaie because they know who we are. All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. Most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance. The local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. You think you could handle any beasts that try to make a meal of us? I thought you might. Alisaie was always saying how much... I mean, let's get going, shall we? That's a bit of a weird thing to not comment on. I really need some water. I'm gonna be right back. I'm back. Got water. Stay hydrated. Also, I was wondering if that thought that she had... Oh, I got the behemoth in the roulette. When she was like saying how Alisaie... What did she say? Like, Alisaie brought up being protected by me a lot, but she's like, don't you dare tell him if you ever meet... Leave me alone! I don't want to kill you, you're precious! No! Get away from me! That's right, I gotta hit that instead. I will use Bahamut on these story enemies. I forget. I'm sorry, I had to change my... Is this the one that's just like a bash now? Because it's not a stun anymore? And this is the AoE? Yeah. Alright. Oh, you're about to have a bad day, friendo. Oh, Bahamut! She's probably like, ow! Why would you do that to me? Nah. Oh, thanks, Bahamut. I totally needed that. I needed your ultimate power to stop that coyote. Goodbye! Sorry there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. And yet hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alisaie was strong, but in her mind she was never. Now it makes sense. Well, we should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Okay, well lady, you should join the Scions. You stood inside Akmorn and were like, unmoving. Alright, Ifrit, go attack that thing as soon as it spawns, like a good boy. I believe in you. Oh, there's two of them? So I heard that Bane, come here, guy. I heard that Bane is no longer, it's like its own thing? Oh, that's disgusting. I'll just do this, and then this, and do that, and then that. Let's just use Fester, fuck it. Try out that AoE, fuck it. Death Flare. Or not Death... Now Death Flare! I meant Ruin 3. Death Flare. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get used to the fact that Bane's its own thing now. That's really awesome, though. Like, I'm so happy. I didn't know. I read about it early... Oh, yes! I wish I could fly, because the played-out joke that I love. But, oh well. Instead, I will ride around on my Toitle. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get these supplies back to the inn. Oh, I was gonna say, things are never that easy, are they? Hey, leave me alone. Oh shit, that's an ether current. Hang on. Get away from me. You know what? I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh shit! I'm so upset. I didn't think that it was right there, right? Yep. All right, cool. We good now. We good. I didn't see this last time. I just didn't see it. I just like flying, especially because I'm one of the people that still explore the world and look at it pretty thoroughly, actually, regardless of flight. Hey, look, it's one of you guys. Well, I think that they were in the locks, yes? Burbs? Lizard? Oh, that is a lizard. Never mind. This kind of reminds me of Little Alamigo. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Yeah, okay. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow. But first, let's head inside, shall we? Cutscene! Oh, is it voiced? Is Alisaie here? It reminds me of Little Alamigo. It's just as sad, too. It just does not look, like people are happy. They're very tired. Welcome to the inn at Journey's End. Head. You might be our first visitor from the Crystarium since Alisaie arrived. Oh god, yeah, that was like a year ago. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of careers. Or carers? What? What do you mean the afflicted? You don't know. I don't think I've met anyone besides Alisaie who is so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I'm sorry. I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alisaie give you the full explanation. Following in her footprints, Tesleen casts her gaze around the inn, hoping to spot Alisaie. Now, where is she? I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head to the south, head out the south side, and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Well, I guarantee something's probably either something's happening, or we're gonna have a emotional reunion on top of the thing. Sorry, I was texting Magafane. Doof, 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 doof. Ether current. Just straight up to the south. It could be right there. Actually, I think it is. I can't see it yet, but it might be. Oh, that's literally where I'm looking for Alisaie. It is over there. Sorry, weird cuts. I keep having to answer texts now. She's on a break, so... Alisaie is nowhere to be seen, but you spot fresh footprints on the ground. And they look to be about the right size. Is that new mound? I don't think so, right? The small footprints lead off to the northwest. The footprints continue on to the northwest. Okay, I think she is about to be off break, so I can actually try to focus on this. Leave me alone, you mummies! Small footprints. The footprints curve around to the west. I'm gonna help that person, but we'll see. I have a feeling they might spawn. There are more tracks here, but they end in a mess of disturbed sand. They look like they're fine. I actually didn't think there was going to be a cutscene. I was about to just help them to speed them along, let them do their due. Oh, wow. I did not notice that earlier at all. Kind of hard to miss, too. I just thought it was part of the sky. Oh, shit, that's a Sin Eater.
Get back here!
Alisaie?
Is that... It can't be.
Face plants, because I distracted her. Whoa, I like the new outfit a little bit. I kind of really liked her other outfit, but it looks good still. It's also really hot here, so it makes sense. Damn, she killed that thing pretty easily. You almost lost that one. I'm good person. Impressive.
Just a lesser Sin Eater. Nothing to write home about.
Is her voice different?
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
Sorry. I dig the outfit. I like it. She looks a little
How are
older?
you?
Maybe? I can't tell. I don't think so. I think it's one of those, like, because we know she's a little older, and then different outfit, I don't think she looks any different. Some of that rosiness in her cheeks, I guess, might be gone, maybe, but I could just, like I said, it could be like a placebo effect.
We've fought them to a standstill, then.
Yeah, and unfortunately...
The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then.
I was going to say, unfortunately, Elidibus in Xenos' body is very problematic.
I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal.
Yeah.
But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims.
Yeah.
Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation.
Yeah.
As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters.
You got it.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the Flood.
Jeez, really? Well, that makes sense why it looks like that now.
100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared.
She sounds like it could be a different voice actress. It's been a couple weeks since I actually got to hear her voice from beating Stormblood. Feel free to let me know if it's different. I'd look it up, but I'm not going to do that in the middle of recording.
For the most part,
even though I was
living
just texting,
things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down.
Jeez.
Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the Flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach.
Also, I know I keep saying that her voice might be different. It could be the same actress, though, and she's just doing a deeper voice, because it just sounds a little deeper to me.
But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct, that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason. Which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
Oh. Ow, my heart. It's just a matter of time. More for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, exiled here to the edge of the world. The only good thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Tesleen and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is knowledge I can now share with you, While you help me finish my patrol, of course. Alisaie would have you help her finish her patrol. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn, and you clear the west. That way you can have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or a carapace is a sin eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you've slain whatever is prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Oh, that guy's AFK. I tried to revive him. There are a few dead people. Sorry, I already tried to do the resi res, but y'all did not come back, calling their ranks. Okay. Oh, I have Bahamut! Oh god, it is a Sin Eater. How much energy? Well, I feel like energy drain's doing more, but I also haven't seen energy drain in so long because there was almost no use for it other than maybe for, you know, MP if you needed it. So yeah, it's useful again. No, I was just about to mount, you fucking dick. Oh, 12k, that was nice. Did I get a coffer that I can actually use? Hand? I think my hands are 360, so... They're really similar. They have the crazy fingers, right? Kind of. Okay, they're not as pointy, right? It does not look like it. Oh, they're not pointy. They're just like tipped. That's okay. I will probably change my glamours in between episodes. I'm not gonna do it in the middle of a freaking recording. Regardless of editing it out, I still want to go back and do it. So that's fine. I am probably gonna change my summoner glamour finally after so long of not doing it because I really like the level 80 chest piece for summoner. That they showed off a while ago, so I'll probably be using that once I get it. Shit! Alright. Bane, you're free now, so... Come over here. Come over here! Just for the sake of showing off more, I guess. Where's his, there it is. Ugh. You did your ult, right? Alright, cool. No, I didn't do Death Flare. I wasn't paying attention. That was my fault. Fuck it, I'll summon Bahamut. Ah! I just noticed I am at like half health because I was getting hit by two enemies at once. Chocobro. Chocobro! Thank you. He healed me a little late there. Alright, cool. Oh, I don't even think he finished the cast. Alisaie! Get the hell out of my way. How did you fare? Well, it wasn't any different than any other enemy for me so far. I thought there might be one or two lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser Sin Eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the Void Scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful Sin Eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play. And you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Tesleen, shall we? This is one of my favorite tracks in the whole game, by the way. It's really good. So are these called... They're called Amaro? I was going to say, did it say Chocobo Keep? I didn't really notice. Alisaie tells me you helped her out on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we've met. In any case, I am glad to see the two of you found each other. You have no idea how badly Alisaie has missed your company. Everything is always, if Shosov were here, he would... That's an exaggeration, and I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from another perspective, and I respect Shosov's methods. Honestly, after seeing him in action, I can understand why. The way he leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. She offended gasped. I'm only teasing, though I've no doubt he deserves all the admiration he gets, just as you do. I'll accept this quest, but I think that's gonna have to be the end of this episode. Tesleen has the air of a woman being pulled in 10 directions at once. That sounds awful. I'd love to lay out a welcome meal, but the duties I put off when I went to the market are still waiting for me. There are 101 things that need doing. I'm sorry, but would you mind waiting here with Alisaie? What, to twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death? Surely there's something we can do to help you. Or something to help you with, or I misread that, so... I could do with a hand, it's true. Thank you. You could start by helping me sort out the larder? Sort out the larder, Alisaie. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them, and seeing that their skin is caked in sand. The names are Ponil, Todden, and Howrick. They may not give much in the way of a response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. Yeah! Anyway, that is actually all the time I have for this episode. I'm trying to keep them relatively short, because I'm trying not to like make hour-long videos with our internet having kind of crashed some more. Hopefully we'll be able to upgrade it relatively soon, but I don't know. It's good enough to play games, play online, without any serious lag or anything. It can hiccup is the main problem. It's just not too consistent. I don't really lag in this game. Oddly enough, I'm assuming would-be netcode is very good. Anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed, because I know that I did. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notified if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Peace out, everyone, says the voice cracking because my throat's super dry as hell. Ha ha!